Before we begin discussing basic materials, energy, and the small caps ETFs and inverse ETFs, let's look at gold and crude oil. Right now, we experienced the drop in inventories this morning. Um, I don't know what the exact amount is. Let me check that out. That wasn't up on Econa Day when I checked it last. So let me bring this up quick on the other laptop if it wants to cooperate. I'll give it like 2 seconds. Here we go. All right. Let's fill some time. Right now we're experiencing a balancing act really, and it's just flip-flopping over and above this trend line here. And I really did think that we were going to hit $70 a barrel on that oil, but we experienced some hold around 67 to 68 and 69. So this was a range to definitely watch because of this spot right here, and it held for the most part. And this trend line has really been something to watch over the past couple um, dips and pops in crude oil. The barrel was actually an increase. I'm sorry, 5.2 million barrels, not $1 million, million barrels. That was a big increase for crude oil, and gasoline prices also. Gasoline inventories also increased by 9 million barrels, I believe it was. I'm just briefly looking over this. So, I mean, that would cause a drop in oil, and this is definitely something that is going to continue. My target right now for oil is 61.10. That was my old target when we were watching this dip here after the breakdown, and it did dip to 61.10. When it started to go here, before it started leveling out, I was really certain that we were going to hit 55 to 56, and we didn't. We actually bottomed out before that, and I should have noticed that with the tails, and then the market began to rise, and oil just caught some steam with it. So right now, I would just wait for oil and oil trades, and that's just one thing that I would do. I just wait. I just sit on it. I wouldn't trade it. I just watch it. Be patient. Be patient. Gold. Um, Gold's an interesting one. We do have a trend line from here to here, and that goes to about here. So 920 is probably 920 915 is going to be the range to watch. We have a wedge. We do have a very interesting wedge occurring here in the gold futures. So gold is something to watch, and to watch support around 920 to 908. Let's say 908 to 920. It's probably going to reach some support before that. So again, 915 is definitely a spot to watch, especially on this low volume that we're getting here. I mean, it's low overall. It has been declining, and now this pullback here is very, very low on the gold futures comparative to other pullbacks that we've had that have been high volume, high price. So definitely something to watch, and definitely something to keep your eye on, both gold and oil. The dollar index. Hey, look at the dollar. The dollar was breaking out above that descending trend line resistance, and we actually it's actually holding it now. We had a little breakout there for a little bit, and I thought we were gonna keep going, but we obviously held here, and the descending triangle is still in play until this breaks out fully. I think we're gonna see a breakout tomorrow out of that, but you never can tell. I mean, really, you never can tell when it comes to the dollar index and commodities. Commodities are beginning to move very, very quickly. And this is some heavy volume that we're experiencing here with this dollar index. So the dollar is definitely something to watch as another reversal indicator for commodities only. Commodities meaning energy and basic materials sector. And as you can see, I'll flip through. Let's get to basic materials. I mean, I tweeted that this morning. It's all red. It's like a murder scene. I said it's like someone got murdered. So the dollar index is definitely something to watch for that, and definitely something to keep your eye on. All right, took up that time. Let's go to the third video to discuss some inverse ETFs and ETFs.